Ed, maybe I can start with you. First question is, for enterprise organizations evaluating the flexibility of their technology architecture, what advice would you share?
Well, I do think that there are a lot of new technologies and there are many kinds of tools. I think the most important thing is to sort of have a component-based architecture where you're not having like, oh, this is a web application, which is like, no, we have all these useful components and we're almost like a child with Legos. You can build things out of them. So it's not just decoupling, it's that could this component be reused somewhere else? So I do think that a component-based architecture is important. Microservices is an example of that trend. But I also think that you shouldn't innovate everywhere, that you should be flexible. You want to be able to lean on some proven things. So if you're using new stuff everywhere, there's just too much risk and instability, and nobody's going to want to reuse your component or this thing over here if it's not stable enough. So I do think flexibility is important, but you gain the benefits of flexibility by having stability in most places. So I would recommend both component-based architecture, but also not innovating everywhere so you can count on certain things.
That's great, thanks Ed. And Russ, just to repeat the question, appreciate your thoughts as well. For enterprise organizations evaluating the flexibility of their technology architecture, what advice would you share?
I would say, in addition to what Ed's comments, definitely keep a kind of a services mindset that leads very much into keeping your platforms modular, your technology modular, really having some sort of microservice type of infrastructure or architecture that you may have, so that you can very easily upgrade, or you can very easily make fixes or changes or improvements to these smaller components that can benefit the entire organization without necessarily needing to really have a major impact, because you've got everything done in these smaller monolithic applications.